Alexis Schneider always wanted to help people. From a young age, she felt a deep sense of empathy and compassion. This led her to pursue a career in nursing. Nursing was more than just a job for Alexis. It was a calling, a way to make a real difference in the lives of others. After graduating nursing school, Alexis began working at Northeast Ohio Correctional Center, or NEOCC. NEOCC was a private prison. It housed federal inmates under contract with the U.S. Marshals Service. Alexis knew that working in a prison would be challenging. However, she was determined to provide quality care to those in need. At NEOCC, Alexis's days were filled with caring for the inmates. She treated their illnesses and injuries. She offered a listening ear and a kind word. Her colleagues respected her. The inmates appreciated her. For a while, Alexis felt content in her work. She was making a difference, however small, in a challenging environment. Little did she know that her path would soon take a dark turn, leading her down a road paved with bad decisions and devastating consequences. Life outside the prison walls was proving difficult for Alexis. She was struggling financially. The demands of her job, coupled with mounting personal debt, began to weigh heavily on her. It was during this time of vulnerability that Alexis was approached by an inmate. The inmate, whose name has never been released publicly, offered Alexis a deal. He promised her a significant sum of money if she agreed to smuggle contraband into the prison. At first, Alexis was hesitant. She knew that what she was being asked to do was wrong. The inmate was persistent. He played on Alexis's financial anxieties, arguing that she deserved to be compensated for her hard work. He assured her that the risk was minimal. Blinded by desperation and lured by the promise of easy money, Alexis agreed. Alexis's decision to participate in the smuggling scheme was driven by a complex interplay of factors. The allure of $45,401 was undeniably a powerful motivator. This was an amount that could significantly alleviate her financial burdens. Beyond the money, Alexis may have felt a sense of disillusionment with her job. Working in a prison environment can be emotionally draining and demoralizing. She may have felt underappreciated and undervalued. The inmate's manipulation tactics likely played a role as well. He preyed on her vulnerabilities, offering a seemingly simple solution to her problems. In her desperation, Alexis failed to fully grasp the potential consequences of her actions. Unbeknownst to Alexis, her activities had not gone unnoticed. Prison authorities had been monitoring suspicious activity within the facility. It wasn't long before their investigation led them to Alexis. The evidence against her was overwhelming. On September 14, 2021, Alexis was apprehended by authorities. The weight of her actions crashed down upon her. The reality of her situation, the potential consequences of her choices, became terrifyingly clear. Alexis was charged with 1 count of bribery of a public official, 1 count of conspiracy, and 1 count of introduction of contraband. The $45,401 she had received for smuggling tobacco was seized. She faced the prospect of a lengthy prison sentence. Her once bright future had suddenly become very uncertain. Section 5. The Price of Betrayal, Facing the Consequences and Rebuilding a Life. The legal process was grueling. Alexis, once a dedicated nurse, was now a defendant in a criminal case. The shame and regret were unbearable. Her actions had not only betrayed her oath as a nurse, but had also jeopardized her freedom. On November 26, 2024, Alexis pleaded guilty to all charges. On March 4, 2025, she was sentenced. The judge, recognizing the complexities of the situation, opted for a sentence that balanced punishment with the possibility of rehabilitation. Alexis was sentenced to 2 years of probation, including 6 months of home detention. She was also ordered to pay a $5,000 fine and a $120 special assessment. The judge also mandated a mental health evaluation and any recommended treatment. Section 6. Life Behind Bars, Controlled Chaos. The pervasive issue of prison contraband. Alexis's case highlights a much larger issue: the persistent problem of contraband in prisons. Prisons, by their very nature, are controlled environments. However, the smuggling of illegal items, from drugs and weapons to cell phones and tobacco, remains a constant challenge. This illicit trade creates a dangerous environment for inmates and staff alike. It undermines the authority of correctional officers, it fuels violence and gang activity, The demand for contraband within prisons is high. Inmates are willing to pay exorbitant prices for items that offer a sense of normalcy, escape, or power. This creates a strong incentive for individuals, both inside and outside the prison system, to engage in smuggling. Section 7. The human element, understanding the complexities of smuggling in prisons. While it's easy to condemn those involved in smuggling contraband into prisons, it's crucial to recognize the human element at play. Many individuals like Alexis may be driven by desperation, financial hardship, or coercion. Inmates, often coming from marginalized communities, may have limited access to resources and support. This can make them vulnerable to exploitation. Addressing the contraband problem requires a multifaceted approach. This includes tackling the root causes of smuggling, such as poverty, lack of opportunity, and substance abuse. Section 8. Preventing the fall, strengthening security measures and addressing root causes. Preventing future incidents like Alexis's requires a two-pronged approach. First, security measures within prisons need to be strengthened. This includes investing in technology, such as body scanners and cell phone detectors, to prevent contraband from entering facilities. Equally important is addressing the root causes of smuggling. This includes providing inmates with more support, both inside and outside of prison. This can include job training, education programs, and substance abuse treatment. By creating a more humane and supportive environment, we can reduce the demand for contraband and create a safer environment for everyone. Section 9. Ripple effects and redemption, lessons learned, and the hope for a brighter future. Alexis's story is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the devastating consequences that can result from poor choices. Her actions had a ripple effect, impacting not only her own life but also the lives of her family, friends, and colleagues. Yet, within this story of transgression and punishment, there is also a glimmer of hope. Alexis's sentence, while severe, offers her a chance for redemption. Through probation, counseling, and community service, she has the opportunity to rebuild her life and make amends for her past. Alexis's experience serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of ethical conduct, personal accountability, and the need for compassion and understanding within the criminal justice system. It underscores the importance of addressing the root causes of crime and creating a society that provides opportunities for all its members to thrive.